Today we're going to be writing and graphing compound inequalities. If you remember, a compound inequality is any inequality that has two inequality symbols, like this one right here, 5 less than x less than 7. We also have x less than 5 or x greater than 7. When we're writing them, they're going to be joined by the words and, or they could be joined by the words or. And instead of and, we could use the word but because it has to apply to both conditions. So if you look at this, you remember that this represents the solutions. So the solutions have to be greater than 5 and solutions have to be less than 7. Normally we write it like this, but both of these are correct. On this one, the solutions either have to be less than 5 or the solutions have to be greater than 7. So we're going to be writing the inequalities from the graphs. Okay, so on this one, we have a closed circle at -2, an open circle at 5, and these represent our solutions right here in the middle. Okay, so there are two ways to look at this. We could say because it is shaded to the right of -2, we could say the solutions have to be greater than -2. Now there's also a closed circle, so the solutions can be greater than -2, also equal to -2. However, the solutions also cannot be bigger than 5 because 5 is where it stops. So we could say the word and or but. The solutions also have to be less than 5 because the solutions are here in the middle between -2 and 5. So this is one way to write it. How we would normally write it is we would say -2 and 5 are our boundaries, and we would say x. These represent our solutions. And so -2 is smaller or equal to, okay, so -2 is less than or equal to the solutions because the solutions are these things right here and the solutions are less than 5. But either of these is a correct choice. If you write it like this, remember both of these have to be less than signs because this is the smallest. These are the absolute smallest, this is the next smallest, and this is the big. So this would be smaller than these, and these would be smaller than this. Okay, on this problem, we have -1 with a closed circle shaded to the left, and 3 with the open circle shaded to the right. Okay, now there are two different choices here, so I have to write the word or. Okay? So the solutions here, remember, these are the solutions. This represents our solutions. So if you look at the left side, the solutions are smaller than -1. So we say, remember when you write it, the variable comes first. X is less than -1. Because it's closed, we can also say it's equal to -1. So this is one choice for my solutions. My other one, again, we do have to write the x because we're writing another inequality for this section right here. So the solutions, it's pointed to the right of 3, so it's going to be greater than 3.